everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my first spring cleaning and spring decorating video of the season. So I plan to do a bunch of these where I just go into specific rooms and deep clean the room, maybe rearrange it, kind of give it a refresh, and also do some spring decorating. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing the kitchen slash eating area as well as my son's bedroom, because I really just wanted to like kind of give his whole room a little makeover. So I hope you guys enjoy. There is so much cleaning motivation and fun spring decor in today's video, so let's just get on into it. So the first room that we're going to be starting in is my 5-year-old's room. So as you can see, it's a little bit, there's a huge bed in the middle of the room, and you might be wondering why I haven't posted a video in a couple weeks. So he actually had the flu, strep throat, and an ear infection. So I just kind of took a break from YouTube to focus on him because he was out of school for a week and a half and just really not feeling good. So I kind of just focused all my attention on him. But geez, these kindergarten germs have been taking us out. Thankfully, he is doing so much better now. But as you can see, we had the bed on the floor in his room, so either me or my husband could sleep with him during the night because he had been throwing up, and a lot of it would happen at nighttime. And you know, I just really wanted to go in and give it a really good deep clean, get all the germs out now that he's feeling better. And I'm also going to be doing a little bit of a room makeover because we did get him a desk, which he's been wanting forever. And I thought it would be a perfect time to surprise him with it since he hadn't been feeling good the past couple weeks. So here is the new desk. I'm so excited. William's been asking for a desk for a while, just to like, I think, sit at and play his tablet or do like some of his workbooks or color. And so I thought that this would be the perfect desk for his room. I got the smaller version and I'm really excited. I also bought like a couple cute little things to go on his desk, so I think he's gonna love it. So I am gonna have to do some rearranging. I think I'm gonna want the desk to go here. It's not really an L shape, but it kind of is. And then this somewhere else. I've been wanting to rearrange this room though, so I'm thinking maybe of turning this upwards, or I don't know, just switching around the whole room. But first I'm gonna build the desk, and then my husband's gonna come in and we're gonna start rearranging everything. Okay, so this desk was actually gifted to me from Decor, and they are the sponsor of today's video. So the desk that I picked out is their L-shaped home office desk with short side and oak. And I chose this one because it is on the smaller side, and I wanted to make sure that it fit in Will's room and wasn't like too overwhelming. But they have so many desks to choose from. They also have like gaming desks, ones with LED lights, ones that have keyboard trays, bookshelves. I'm actually gonna put a picture on the screen of one of their gaming desks because I feel like if you have a teenager, they would love this. Like if William was just a few years older, I definitely would have picked this one out. But as you can see, I'm just putting it together. It was so easy to put together by myself. It came packed really well, and it came with illustrated instructions. All the parts were labeled. I think I got it done in like 20 minutes. It was so easy. I just listened to an audiobook. As you can see, there's our little throw up bowl that we had all week long. Don't worry, it has been super cleaned, but poor William had strep throat, and I've never had strep throat before, and my husband's never had strep throat before, so I had no idea that throwing up was a sign of strep throat. So we thought he had the flu because he just had a fever and then nausea and throwing up. And when we took him to the doctor, we found out that a lot of people that get strep throat never have any throat pain. So he never had a sore throat or a cough or any of that. It was really weird. I had no idea that that could mean strep throat. So, little FYI. You playing toys? So one of my goals with this little room rearrangement was to cover up this little door to the attic. I just don't love it. We have it so that it's locked so he can't open it even if he wanted to, but I just felt like it was an eyesore, so I wanted to put something in front of it. So to make this fit in the room a little bit better, what I ended up doing is just kind of rotating it so it stood, horizontally? No, vertically instead of horizontally. So now I'm just going through, disinfecting it, and then I'm gonna put the books in a little bit better and kind of set it up, put some of his favorite toys on display. So I found this really cool LED sign at HomeGoods, I believe, and I knew I wanted something like that. So at first I was just gonna buy one of those light bulbs that changes colors, but then I saw this and I think it was only like $15, and I just thought it would be so fun and cool, and I thought he would really like it. And so I wanted to do a little bit of a collage wall here because the sign isn't huge, so I felt like by itself it would kind of be awkward in the middle of the wall. And then I also had this W, which I have had for years from Hobby Lobby, and I didn't have it hung up in his room for the same reason. I felt like it just was a little bit too small anywhere I put it, like over his bed. It kind of looked awkward. So I ended up just kind of layering them into this like 3-piece collage, and I think it looks perfect. I love how it turned out. Got me spinning around like vertigo. How could I feel so certain, yeah, so ambivalent when it's time we shoot? It's so innocent. Blue sky on the back of a bed. I do need to hem these curtains. I usually get like this little hemming tape off of Amazon, but I haven't done that yet, so ignore that. And I love this rug. I actually got it for him for Christmas, and it's just so soft and comfortable. Usually I would do a bigger rug that can kind of go under all the furniture, but these are new floors that we got when we first moved in after we had that disaster flood on move-in day. And I just wanted to show off the floors. I really like them, and I didn't want to have like a huge rug in the space. Okay, so now I'm just going in and adding the little details to the desk. And as you can see, even though this desk is on the smaller side, something that I really liked about it is so spacious. So as you can see, there is tons of storage space. I have all his coloring books, his sound machine, puzzles, his little kind of like pretend laptop. So there is a lot of area to put storage, but then on top, there's also a lot of writing space. So you could fit like a computer monitor, a keyboard, a laptop, whatever, a lamp up on top of the desk. So even though it's on the smaller side, it has a lot of writing surface and a lot of storage space. Something else that I really liked about it is even though it's a corner desk, it is reversible. So you can put the corner on the right side or the left side, which I really liked because I wasn't 100% sure where I was gonna put it in his room, so I felt like I didn't have to commit to where it was gonna go before getting it because it was reversible. But yeah, we are just so happy with it. Okay, so here is the finished room. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. And most importantly, my 5-year-old loves it, like loves it. I did record a little clip of his reaction that I'll put in here. Keep in mind, he was still pretty sick this day, so it's just a really short little clip, but here's that. So yeah, I'm just so happy with how this room turned out. It has like all his little favorite things in it. He loves Sonic and superheroes and sports, and it's just, I feel like it's a mixture of all his favorite things. And then we have the star of the show over here. This is, I believe it's called the L-shaped desk from Bestiaire. We love it. Love it. Cannot say enough good things about it. It is so sturdy. Like so sturdy, not wobbly in the slightest. It's just perfect. Even this little seating area is great because I didn't buy a desk chair, but we had this little armchair already in his room. And I was surprised to see that it was like wide enough to fit the whole armchair. So it worked out perfectly. But yeah, I will have them linked down below if you're interested. They have a lot of great desk options, gaming desks, all sorts. And I love this color with the black. I think it's so pretty. But okay. Now that we've got his room deep cleaned and refreshed for spring, let's go do the kitchen. Okay, so now it is time for the kitchen. So we had just came home from Walmart, so there was some groceries on the island that needed to be put away. And then as you can see, I had just made myself and my husband an iced coffee. So I'm just gonna go ahead and tidy everything up, and then we will get into the deep cleaning. Okay, so something I never do is take off this little middle area as well as the knobs, so I wanted to go in and deep clean those really well. I don't have anything that I use for the stovetop because at our old house we had a gas stove and now we have electric, so if you have any recommendations, definitely let me know. I just used dish soap and a sponge and it worked really well, so. Now, if you watched my last video, which I have to say, it's like one of the videos I'm the most proud of. My mom even called me and was like, that's the best video you've ever done. So if you haven't watched it, I'll have it linked down below. It was like a Hobby Lobby shop and style with me, and I was really proud of it. But I got this container from Hobby Lobby to put my coffee in, so just going ahead and filling that up. I did have a comment on that video mention that maybe coffee should not be in a clear container because it might go bad faster. Oh, unfortunately I didn't know that before I bought this. However, we go through coffee really fast, so hopefully it doesn't make a difference because of how fast we go through it, but oh well. So I wanted to add a little bit of life to this area. So I had this picture that I actually got from Hobby Lobby last year, and it was just sitting in my office like on the ground, like not even being used at all. I had nowhere to put it. I don't know why I bought it. So I thought I would give it a shot and just put it here and see how it looked. And I really like it. I think it fits the space perfectly, adds a little bit of green. So I just wanted to do something different in this area. And now I found these little florals from Marshall's for $9.99. And I wasn't sure if I was gonna keep them, but I actually think I'm going to because I think they look perfect here. I'm super into clear vases with flowers right now, and I just think these tulips are so pretty, and for $10, I think it adds like the perfect little pop of color that was needed right here. just using dish soap and the sponge, it seemed like the best method. I was kind of going back and forth on if I wanted to use like Lysol to disinfect it or just dish soap. Let me know if there's something that you prefer or like a better method, but this worked really well just using dish soap and a sponge. And then I did go over afterwards with my Blue Land multi-purpose cleaner and then wiped it all down with a rag, and it looked perfect, and it feels really clean as well. Now we definitely need a new faucet at some point. As you can see, the little side of it broke. Like that side is where you can kind of change how the water comes out, but the knob came off. So that's why there's like a little hole in the side. So one day we'll upgrade that, but for now it works fine. So this part I was very excited about. So this is the area that goes to our enclosed like back patio, and my mom got me some bamboo shades for the area for Christmas, but I haven't switched them out yet. So I was really excited to do this because I don't know if you can tell, but the blinds here were kind of messed up. I think the previous owner had a dog who chewed them up really bad, and then also they had some like screws sticking out of them. So I knew I wanted to replace them. So I'm just going in, and my husband took down the old ones, and I'm just putting all the hardware in to hang up the new ones.
Staring out the window, reaching for a North Star, waiting just to wake up from this nightmare where you could be right back in my arms, dancing to the limbo, stuck here in the middle.
So thankfully, the holes that were in these doors from the previous blinds were the exact size and everything to fit the hardware for these new ones. So it was perfect. I didn't have to make like any new holes in the door or anything. So this was actually super easy to install.
But you fill me up, and I can feel it now.
So these are really cool because they're safe for kids. Like you just kind of push them up and then pull them down. I was trying to show you guys. There's no string or anything to play with. And I thought these were so pretty and so nice. And they were pretty affordable. When I was looking for them for Christmas to like send to my mom, a lot of them were so expensive. And this was like the cheapest version I could find. And as some of you guys know, I've been slowly collecting these blue and white plates when I go out like on my thrifting adventures. So slowly but surely I'm kind of getting them up the side of that window. So I did find one at Value Village for $1.50. So this is my new little plate, and I feel like it fits perfectly. So for this spring, I've been so into tulips. I feel like that's my new favorite flower. And I got these off of Amazon, and they're so pretty. They're like a real touch. And then I've had this vase forever from Hobby Lobby, but I feel like it looks so pretty on this windowsill. And then I found this little blue and white, I don't even know what it is, like a dish from Home Goods, but it was only $10, and it fits well with my plates. It adds some of the blue and the white on the other side of the window. And I don't know, I feel like if you're someone who like takes your rings off when you do the dishes, that might be a good thing for it. Or maybe I can put my sponge in there. I don't know, it's strictly there for decor for now. Okay, so you might be thinking right now that there's a lot of bamboo going on, bamboo and rattan or whatever. So these chairs, the rattan chairs are from IKEA, and I'm going to move them into the dining room because they are way too big for this table space. Like you can't really pull them out to actually sit. and they've been bothering us for months. I just don't want to buy new chairs right now for this table. So those won't be there long term. They're just a little too big for the kitchen area.
Nothing like your smile in the morning.
Okay, so you guys might be like, oh my gosh, Lauren, but I actually am going to return those blinds. After looking at them, I decided that I actually wanted the other color, which was more of like a whitewashed with some natural tones in it. So I just did a little exchange and it was super easy. So I'll show that in an upcoming video. But here I am just deep cleaning my floors with my wet and dry mop because these kitchen floors needed it. You'll see in a second, but the water was so nasty. They like desperately needed a really deep clean.
It's nothing like the way that you adore me. I can feel love from miles away. And the light in your eyes tells me stories of life in a more perfect place where I wanna stay. It's easier to love when it's you by my side, shining through the cracks like the first morning.
So as you can see, the floors were pretty nasty.
The days and the nights, living in your arms as is go.
So I found this kitchen rug at Home Goods and I wanted to put it in front of the sink. It was super slippery though, like it would slip all over the place. Usually I don't really put rug pads under a lot of rugs, but this one needed it. So I got some little rug stoppers off of Amazon and just were applying them here.
That's by my side to lift away from me. And if I find myself in reckless days, you'll be the one to.
And that is it for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed. So as you can see, I did a deep clean in my son's room and then the kitchen. Did a little bit of like room refreshes, some spring decorating. So that's what you can expect in my next videos. I think the one after this, I'm gonna be doing the entryway and the foyer and the living room. So lots of spring clean and decorate with me's coming soon. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on those. If you've made it this far, I would love for you to give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. It helps out my channel so much. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all have an absolutely amazing day. And don't forget to check out Vestiaire in the description to get a desk if you're interested.